Good evening, everyone. I'm Malachi Reynolds, and I'd hope to talk to you a little bit tonight about where I'm from and where I'm at right now and where I hope to be going in the next few years here. And I hope I can steal 2 minutes of your time because I wore some rather uncomfortable shoes in an attempt to look nice. I don't know if it worked. Now, I was born in Edmond, Oklahoma, which most people assume means I was raised on a farm. Very much was not. I was raised in a house. There was a city. There were tall buildings. It's at a pretty small town. And, I went to a school called Will Rogers Elementary. While I was there, I remember one of my first experiences actually getting to talk in front of a room of people like this was third grade presentations, or a play on the stage at our school. And I was told I could opt out of my speaking part. So I got all excited and I ran back to my dad that day and I said, "Hey Dad, I'm gonna opt out." He looked at me and said, "Bullshit, no you're not." Fought with him on that. I did not win that fight. I said my speaking part to my school and hated him for it, but I'm grateful. Now in 2018, moved to Colorado and started going to, was still in elementary school at the time, started going to school there. And once COVID hit, pulled us out, started doing homeschool and hated that. Not really a fan of not socializing on a daily basis. Eventually we did start going to a hybrid kind of high school and that was nice, got to see more people there. And that's where I started to think, I could actually skip out of this. And so when I was 16, I decided to take my GED. And that was just last summer actually. I began taking college classes here, which I was super excited about. And I'm currently majoring in psychology, which I hope to have better skills that'll teach me to communicate with people more. I really want a job in a public sector where I communicate with people pretty often and kind of something like this actually. So I'm Malachi Reynolds. Thank you so much for letting me take up 2 minutes of your time today. You guys have a great day.
Thank you.